Here's the former UFC lightweight champion Frankie Edgar beat BJ Penn to win the belt back in 2010. Competed at featherweight for a while as well, but this was really a guy, DC, who popularized competing at the natural weight before it became all the rage.
Yeah, he just didn't want to cut weight. He told me also that because his kid wrestles, he won't make his kid cut weight because he doesn't cut weight. Why should he make him do something he won't do? But he fought where he felt most comfortable. He was not draining himself. And by not draining yourself to get on the scale, Frankie was able to fight with a pace that a lot of those 155-pound guys could not match. Frankie's a phenomenal wrestler, wrestled at Clarion University, coached at Rutgers University, but has developed striking under Mark Henry that is as good as anybody in the organization.
And when you bury him, what does he do? He comes back and shows you a vintage performance. Got knocked out by Brian Ortega, came back to dominate Cub Swanson just about 6 weeks later. Frankie Edgar back on the proving ground here tonight. And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. All right, now to get us started with the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Korean Superboy, Duho Choi. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion, Frankie the Answer Edgar!
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. Well, what else can you say about the overachiever Frankie Edgar? Came into mixed martial arts as a wrestler. The striking has certainly caught up with the grappling. Black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. But perhaps his greatest weapon is head movement, his defensive boxing, and his ability to take a shot. Nobody has done it better in the lighter weight classes than the former champion, Frankie the Answer Edgar. Job to land the front kick there by Edgar. Oh, and there's a takedown attempt. Not a great entry there, DC.
Not a great entry. He showed everything he was going to do. He didn't hide his takedown. You knew from the moment this fight started he was going to go get a shot off. The opponent was ready, and he defended it perfectly.
Nice shot to the body there. All right, good sign early for the boxer landing the uppercut. You can expect the wrestler to start to chain takedowns, but hard to get that done when you got that uppercut in your face.
Well, that wrestler better start to create some angle, because every time he comes close now, he will see something showing up the middle. It can be knees, but I think that uppercut that he just landed is much safer because it keeps you away. It keeps your hips back so the wrestler can't try to take you down.
So more output, at least in the early going. Oh, another brutal jab. If you like boxing and you appreciate the sweet science, his jab is as good as it gets.
Yeah, he's the best pure boxer in MMA. He's one of those guys that if he needed to go into a boxing arena, he could still be competitive. It starts behind that beautiful jab.
Edgar's got to cut him.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away. Oh, it's getting deep. Looking for the guillotine lock right now, and it looks like it's in. He's done a great job of...
He's got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get soft.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Under 3 minutes to go in round one. Oh, wow. How about the roundhouse kick? Well, Mark Henry talked a lot about getting back to basics, and Frankie Edgar's boxing looks really sharp here tonight, DC. Overhand, how good is that? And a nice job to stick with it there to complete the takedown. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Pretty accurate there from bottom position. Well, not a guy you want on top of you. Ground and pound strikes piling up here. Good work by Edgar. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet.
Gets in close and gets that single collar tie locked in tight.
Just missed with the leg kick. Nice jab. Good fight here, under 2 to go. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Edgar continues to circle. Edgar gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. Lands the overhand punch to the head.
Nice.
Oh, collar tie. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Man, DC, his hands look good. A lot of volume, a lot of accuracy tonight.
He's doing a great job being active, but he's also very fast. Get the hand speed, right?
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Doing work with the jab there. 45 seconds to go here in round 1.
Good stick.
Straight right hand, no good. 30 seconds now to go in round 1.
Leg kick.
Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this guy.
It's a master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combinations with the kick. Solid punch from the clinch here.
Takedown defense holds up. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round 1. All right, good news is the round is over. Bad news, Edgar's bleeding from the forehead there a little bit. It doesn't appear to be too bad. The focus for the cut man, though, to make sure that he can stop the bleeding and not allow the blood to get into the eyes. All right, so he survives to the stool, but he's going to need a plastic surgeon on Monday. Let us show you some of the strikes that caused that damage above the eye.
Just beautiful striking on display. He found the target constantly. He opened up a big cut above the eye, and now he sees that he's got a wounded opponent in front of him. He is going to target that eye even more in this next round.
Ready.
All right, round 2. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Joy gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. Nice straight right lands. Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Oh, nice job to get the guard up there as the strike is blocked by Joy. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Takedown defense is there.
Nice.
Misses with the right hand.
Beautiful takedown lands there.
All right, full guard here, DC. We'll see how soon he tries to pass.
Well, he needs to be passing immediately. In the full guard is where you are in most danger as a top fighter because they have all of their submissions. Right. They have the guillotine, they have the armbar, they have the kimuras, they have all their locks when they're in the full guard. So if you pass, you really do limit the danger that you're in from the top position.
Takedown defense holds up. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, tie, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler willing to stand and trade and proving to be able as well.
Yeah, it's out of the ordinary. Usually this guy level changes to take him out very early. He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
All right, so there's the takedown game on display, all set up, though, by the hands this time.
It has to be set up. You cannot just take line takedown attempt. You can't shoot. You got to set your opponent up. He did that for you.
Choi's looking to pass into half guard here, but he's denied. Under 2 minutes now to go.
Oh, right into mouth.
Oh, good ground and pound here. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get off on the hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Edgar's pass attempt denied. All right, working inside the closed guard now. Well, until his opponent adjusts, you might as well keep going with it as he continues to land a high volume of strikes in this one, DC.
You don't want to be stuck on your feet with a boxer of this caliber. This guy's too good. And as you see his opponent looking lost.
Back mount now. Edgar's in half guard.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
.20 seconds to go.
Oh, he got to his spot.
Final seconds here of round 2. Making all these shots count.
Oh, nice headlock.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. Nice straight punch there by Edgar. Whiffs on that offering.
Oh, big elbow.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Throwing that jab yet again out of range. All right, so we're starting to see some swelling now, DC. We'll see if he can make some adjustments defensively.
He's taking too many of these shots up top. I mean, he's got to move his head right away. He's waiting, being reactive. You got to be active in your motions before your opponent sets up their attacks. Oh, nice hook.
Oh, he lands a huge kick here. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, he scored with that uppercut. And now some separation. Well, new round, same result as he continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous round. Nice jab by Choi. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. You wonder if the offensive fighter's going to start to get frustrated here. Most, if not all, of these shots are getting blocked.
They're getting blocked because he's fighting one of the best defensive fighters in the UFC.
Oh, his wrestling has been a great equalizer thus far in his UFC career and gets the single leg takedown.
And you know that it's his shot. It's his shot of choice. A single leg takedown, and he's securing it, and he's doing it and scored it over and over.
Edgar's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show. Getting the mount here. You have to be so well-rounded once you get to the top of these divisions. You cannot just be a knockout guy. You got to be able to change it up if you find yourself in this situation that he's in right now.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Edgar. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. All right, has the guard closed here. Edgar's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat. Nice transition.
Edgar's back in full mount. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Choi's in half guard. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first.
Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
Final 30 seconds of this third round. Oh, the ground and pound is there. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one.
Nice transition.
Final seconds of round 3. Another pinpoint strike there, and no surprise to see the swelling upstairs get worse.
That accuracy, man, it's something to behold. This guy is so good at finding his target. Now, he's got a big old marker on the guy's face to try and hit. You have got a smart fighter in front of you. You have got to move your head, or he's going to keep going there.
All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round, and get that man a singlet, man, right? Offensive wrestling on point tonight.
That was a tutorial. That was every single takedown you could secure in a fight. He did it all the right way. He's beating his opponent to the finish before he can try to sprawl and respond. He's a step behind. If he's going to stop these takedowns going forward, he needs to react a little bit.
Whiffs on the right hand. Choi's shot is blocked.
Collar tie. Huge elbow lands from the
usually his takedown attempt of choice, and works out for him.
Absolutely. He is comfortable. He is home when he's in on a single leg.
Edgar's in half guard. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
Oh, right into mount.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
All right, half guard for him here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back to position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. Oh, he's got the hands going. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Nice strike by him there, and perhaps opened up a cut. Yeah, he's bleeding now.
Yeah, open up a cut. It's not bad, right? It's not a bad cut. But we got to keep an eye on it.
And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it.
Look at him yank the head and land that beautiful punch to the clinch.
Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Under 2 minutes to go. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop them. He needs to try to get a take. Right now, it looks like he tried to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head.
Good work, guys.
Yeah, Page and Alexio Oleinik. Somehow he got out, though.
Great job clearing the hips, facing, and getting out of that Ezekiel choke attempt. Oh.
Under a minute to go. Well, he's got the ground and pound going now. Strong work from the top here by Edgar. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah. No pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strike.
Doing work with the jab there. Oh, he continues to land a high number of strikes in this round. Really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. Oh!
He's got to keep pressing here.
15 seconds. Edgar going for the... He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
What a fight so far. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. Well, if you like blood, maybe this is the fight for you, because blood has really become a factor, and it's a cut that appears to be right above his eye.
That's one of the worst spots for you to get a cut, because then the blood starts to come down and it goes into the eye. It's difficult already to see, but when you got one of the best mixed martial artists in the world targeting it, it becomes impossible.
They call that the trickle-down effect.
You ready to fight?
That's what that is?
That's right.
Ready.
Fifth and final round. Now going upstairs with the left hook.
Oh, nice kick.
Well, not much setup behind it. The right hook misses. Single leg takedown attempt here, and did that get you out of your seat? Beautifully done by him there.
Oh, man, I jumped up and down. Am I watching the Olympics or a mixed martial arts fight? You don't see single legs this good unless you're watching a real high-level wrestler.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Choi's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. Edgar's really pressing the issue now, and he's got his opponent's belly flat on the mat. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Ground and pound the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Under 3 minutes remain in this fifth and final round. All right, so you gotta be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Oh, another strike lands from the top. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see. Oh, he is hurting for sure. All right, so we go down the stretch. He is clearly losing this fight, and at this point, you just abandon position and go for submission, yes?
Yeah, you gotta just go. You gotta start throwing things at the wall and hope something sticks. Another big takedown.
Edgar's eye is closing up.
Great job being busy off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom. Oh, now he's gonna find himself in a little more danger.
90 seconds now to go in this one. And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Well, perhaps it's a high fight IQ, perhaps it's obvious, but he is attacking that cut that is getting deeper by the minute.
And it seems like the right decision because you can see his opponent starting to paw at it. You can see it starting to take an effect. It's messing with him mentally. For him, he's got to continue to attack that area and hope that it just keeps getting worse and worse.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. All right, well, if you like blood, perhaps this is the fight for you. That cut is really starting to open up wide now.
It's starting to open up, but it doesn't seem to be affecting him too bad right now. It's still bloody, but it's not really limiting his ability to continue. Let's see if he can get through this and win this fight.
30 seconds to go. Edgar gets caught by that flush straight punch. Nice job by the offense there.
Look at the turnover in that kick.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Back and forth action right until the final horn. That one's going to hold up in the Fight of the Year conversation. The
Ladies
official
and gentlemen,
decision is
after
now in. It
5
resides with Bruce
rounds,
Buffer.
we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 50-45, 48-47, and 50-45. For the winner by unanimous decision, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi.
Doo-Ho Choi is the name, ladies and gentlemen. A huge win for the Korean Superboy here tonight. And this is a kid who is just getting started. A scary proposition.